Hello everyone, welcome back to this session on T ratios of complementary angles. Let's move on to another problem number 3. It says prove that sec 50 degrees into sine 40 degrees plus cos 40 degrees into cosec 50 degrees is equal to 2. We are familiar with these kind of problems based on the relations of complementary angles. Now let's try and solve this one. Sec 50 degrees into sine 40 degrees plus cos 40 degrees into cosec 50 degrees. We need to prove it is equal to 2. Now the approach here is going to be that the first term, there is a 50 and a 40, right? So we're going to convert either the 50 in terms of 40 or the other way around. In the second term, there's a 40 and a 50. You can convert one of them in terms of the other. So let's get started here. Sec 50 degrees. So I'm going to write here LHS. Sec 50 degrees into sine 40 degrees plus cos 40 degrees into cosec 50 degrees. This is the left hand side of the question. Now sec 50 degrees, I'm going to change this to 90 minus theta format. So instead of 50, I'm going to write it as 90 minus 40 into, because this is an into, sine 40 degrees. Let's keep it as it is. Plus, coming to the second term, cos 40, you can keep cos 40 as cos 40 and change cosec 50 in terms of 90 minus theta. So cos 40 degrees into cosec 90 minus 40 degrees. Now, this now becomes sec 90 minus theta format, and we know the relation sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta. So cosec theta here is 40 degrees. So cosec 40 into, we'll keep sine 40 as it is. Coming to the second term, cos 40, we will keep cos 40 as cos 40 itself. Cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. Theta here is 40 degrees, right? So we got cosec 40 degrees into sine 40 degrees. Now what is cosec? Isn't cosec the inverse of sine, the reciprocal? So instead of cosec 40, can't I write it as 1 by sine 40 degrees? That into this sine 40, which is already there, plus cos 40 remains as it is, into, what is sec 40? Sec is the inverse of cos. So here I have cos 40. So what happens next? 1 by sine 40 into sine 40 plus cos 40 into 1 by cos 40. This and this gets cancelled. This and this gets cancelled, which means here you have 1 into 1, right? This is also 1 here, this is 1 here, so 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2, and that is equal to your right hand side. So thus we've proved that LHS is equal to RHS. Let's move to the next part. Very similar question. Sec 70 degrees into sine 20 minus cos 20 degrees into cosec 70 is equal to 0. So the LHS here is sec 70 degrees into sine 20 degrees minus cos 20 degrees into cosec 70 degrees. Let's try and simplify this. Sec 70 can be written as sec 90 minus 20, that into sine 20 minus second term cos 20. Well, let's keep cos 20 as it is. Cosec 70 degrees can be written as cosec 90 minus 20. So here sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta, so sec 90 minus 20 is cosec 20 degrees into sine 20 already there, minus second term cos 20 degrees into cosec 90 minus 20 is sec 20 degrees. So here you, in the previous question also, you would have to write the reason as to why we here you'll have to write the reason since sec 90 minus theta is equal to cosec theta, and cosec 90 minus theta is equal to sec theta. So that we should have written it there. Okay, same way here. Here you will have to write the reason as to why we've got cosec 20 here, since sec 90 minus theta is equal to cosec theta, and here cosec 90 minus theta is equal to sec theta. So that's the reason. Let's continue with the question, the steps. So here, let's cosec 20 degrees into sine 20. What is cosec? Cosec is 1 by sine. So instead of cosec 20, I'm writing it as 1 by sine 20 into sine 20, which is already there, minus cos 20. Let's keep it as it is, into sec 20 is 1 by cos. Sec is 1 by cos. So sec 20 is 1 by cos 20. Here 1 by sine 20 degrees into sine 20 degrees minus cos 20 degrees into 1 by cos 20 degrees. Because this and this gets cancelled, this and this gets cancelled, so you have here the first term is 1 into 1, which is 1. Second term again 1 into 1, which is 1, and that is equal to 0, which is what you are supposed to prove, which is your RHS. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS, right? So that was another type, just that you had, two terms and each term had multiple, ratios. Fine, let's continue in the next session with more problems. Thank you. Thanks for watching.